Ever feel like your brain has 20 tabs open? Your to-do list, replaying awkward moments, or just wondering about dinner? That constant chatter is your inner voice. What if I told you it's more like software you can learn to control? This voice is with you from the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep. It narrates your life. It debates your choices, and sometimes it can be your own worst critic. But where does it even come from? Why do some people have a non-stop narrator while others experience something closer to silence? And most importantly, can you change what it's telling you? Stick around for the full story. We'll uncover its surprising role in shaping your reality and consciousness. And I'll show you how to turn it from a source of chaos into your most powerful ally. You've definitely been there. Rehearsing for a meeting, running through a grocery list, or talking yourself through a tough moment. That's your inner voice, or what scientists call inner speech. It's the silent, verbal thinking most of us use to get through the day. For a long time, we just assumed everyone had this constant internal monologue. But it turns out our inner worlds are surprisingly diverse. Some people report a near constant stream of inner talk, while others think more in images, abstract feelings, or a mix of everything. A small percentage of people even report experiencing almost total inner silence. So, if you have a busy mind, you're in good company. And if yours is quieter, you are too. The real question isn't if you have a voice, but what that voice is doing. Is it helping you or is it holding you back? To get a handle on your inner voice, you have to realize it's not just one thing. It's more like a mental multi-tool. Psychologists have found a few distinct types, and learning to spot them is the key to mastering your mind. First up, there's the monologic inner voice. Think of this as your inner narrator. It's the voice that organizes your thoughts, runs through your schedule, and helps you remember stuff. When you silently repeat a phone number so you don't forget it, that's your monologic voice at work. It's functional, straightforward, and usually unemotional. It just gets things done. But then, things get more interesting. We also have dialogic inner speech. This is when your mind turns into a stage for conversations. You might debate yourself, arguing both sides of an issue. Or you might simulate a chat with someone else, your boss, your partner, a friend. Playing out what you want to say and trying to guess their response. Brain scans show this is totally different from simple narration. It fires up parts of the brain tied to social skills and understanding other people's perspectives. It's your brain's way of prepping you for tricky social situations. Finally, and this is the big one, there's the evaluative or motivational inner voice. This is where you'll find both your inner coach and your inner critic. This is the voice that passes judgment, cheers you on, and shapes your self-esteem. A good inner coach might say, "Okay, that didn't work. Let's try it a different way." It's supportive and focused on getting better. But often, this voice takes on a much harsher tone. This is the inner critic, the part of you that tears you down. It's the voice that whispers, "You're not good enough, you're going to fail," or just replays your mistakes on a loop. Psychologist Ethan Kross calls this chatter. And chatter isn't just a passing negative thought, it's a destructive loop that can wreck your confidence, mess with your relationships, and even harm your physical health by keeping your body in a state of stress. Recognizing these different voices is a game changer. Your inner world isn't one uncontrollable monologue. It's a dynamic system of different tools. The narrator helps you remember, the debater helps you prepare, and the evaluator, well, that one can be your greatest cheerleader or your harshest bully. The goal is to learn how to turn up the volume on the coach and hit mute on the critic. So, why do we hear this voice anyway? It feels so real, but it's completely silent? The answer is in a fascinating bit of brain wiring. It starts in the parts of your brain that handle speech, like Broca's area. When you're about to speak out loud, your brain preps the motor plan for those words. But when you use your inner voice, your brain starts that exact same process and then hits the brakes just before you make a sound. At that same moment, something incredible happens. Your brain creates what's called a corollary discharge. Think of it as a carbon copy, an internal memo of the speech sounds you would have made. This signal gets sent to your auditory cortex, the part of your brain that processes sound. Because your brain predicted the sound, it labels it as made in-house, not something coming from the outside world. This is how you can tell the difference between your own thoughts and someone else speaking. It's how you hear your inner voice. This skill is also a huge part of how we grow up. The famous psychologist Lev Vygotsky figured out that inner speech actually starts on the outside. You've seen kids do this. They talk to themselves out loud while they play or figure something out. This private speech helps them guide their own actions. As we get older, we just internalize that process. The loud chatter becomes the silent inner voice of adulthood, where it keeps helping us plan, solve problems, and manage ourselves. Basically, your inner voice isn't some mystical entity. It's a sophisticated brain system that hijacked the mechanics of speech to help you think. It's your brain simulating conversation to help you navigate the world. The trouble starts when this powerful system gets stuck in a negative loop. The most damaging kind of inner voice is that negative, repetitive loop we call chatter. That inner critic can feel totally overwhelming, but psychology gives us some powerful, science-backed ways to get back in the driver's seat. The goal isn't to silence your inner voice, it's too valuable for that. The goal is to manage the chatter. One of the most effective and weirdly simple techniques is distanced self-talk. When you're stuck in a negative spiral, try talking to yourself using your own name or the word you. So instead of thinking, I can't handle this, you'd switch to, you can handle this, your name. It sounds strange, I know, but studies by Ethan Kross have shown it's incredibly effective. Using your name creates psychological distance. It shifts your perspective, letting you talk to yourself like you would a friend. We're often way more compassionate when advising others than we are with ourselves, a quirk called Solomon's paradox. Distanced self-talk is a hack that lets you tap into that wisdom for yourself. Another powerful tool is mental time travel. Chatter traps you in the immediate pain of a problem. To break free, just ask yourself, how will I feel about this in a week, a month, a year? This simple question forces your perspective to zoom out. It reminds you that most problems are temporary, which dials down the emotional intensity and helps you see a path forward. Finally, you can use the power of expressive writing. Just take 15 minutes and write down your deepest thoughts and feelings. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. The trick is to frame it as a story with you as the narrator. This act of translating chaotic feelings into a structured narrative helps your brain make sense of it all. It creates distance and helps you find meaning, which quiets the chatter over time. These are real cognitive tools designed to shift your perspective and break that cycle of negative thinking. They empower you to step back, see your thoughts more objectively, and turn that inner critic into a more constructive inner coach. These tools are just the start of a pretty fascinating journey into your own mind. We all have a unique inner world with different voices and patterns. And that's what makes this so interesting. So, I'm curious, what does your inner voice sound like? Is it a constant narrator, a fierce debater, or do you have an inner critic you're trying to manage? Share your experience in the comments below. Reading through them helps us all realize just how diverse and how similar our inner lives can be. Your inner voice is one of the most fundamental parts of being you. For some, it's a constant companion. For others, it's a rare visitor. It can be a source of brilliant ideas, a planning tool, and a powerful motivator. But when it turns into chatter, it can also be a source of serious anxiety. But here's the thing to remember: your inner voice is not you. It's a psychological tool produced by your brain. And like any tool, you can learn to use it with skill. You don't have to be a passive listener to a relentless inner critic. By understanding the different forms your voice takes, knowing the science behind it, and using simple techniques like distanced self-talk, you can actively shape your internal conversation. You can learn to quiet the critic, amplify the coach, and turn your inner voice from a source of chaos into your most trusted guide. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of you.